So my name is Julius Boatwright. I'm the founder and CEO of Still Smiling, and it started about 5 years ago. I was compelled after the death of one of my close friends. He died by suicide, and that was something that really inspired me to start the organization and really focus on Black mental health specifically. Black people deal with a lot of disparities, and there's a lot of disproportionate impact within the Black community. So that was something that really inspired me.
Still Smiling is different from other nonprofits in its intentionality. Still Smiling is very specific in the population that they aim to support. Still Smiling recognizes the barriers that are in place for the Black population in Pittsburgh to receive and access mental health resources, and has developed incredibly creative and innovative approaches to allowing Black Pittsburghers to receive this care and resources that they need.
We focus on working with people at the grassroots level. That's something that is very important to us, and making sure that people's voices are heard and they have an opportunity to really guide the conversations and inform the work that we do. So we really try not to make any moves without consulting people in the community.
Having worked for many different organizations over, doing this, I'm sorry to date myself, like 30 years I've been doing this. Many organizations, like I said, come and go, and they come into these places and communities oftentimes with a preset agenda already in mind, and they come in and they tell the community, this is what we're going to do, and blah, blah, blah. And one of the things that Julius is great at doing is understanding the temperature of those communities that we want to serve. And if the community doesn't like something, we won't do it. Because we are community-based and we believe in community first. So that's what sets, in my opinion, Still Smiling apart from some of the other organizations and other things that I've done over the years.
So the Beams to Bridges program is a 1-year Black mental health workforce development program experience. And as community members go through it, they get weekly workforce development stipends, access to emergency financial support, and they also get money to help them pay for mental health treatment. And one of the reasons why it's such a transformational experience is because we hire and bring in Black mental health professionals to be instructors and also to provide therapeutic support to the cohort members. So when we think about culture and what that means to our community members and in our neighborhoods, that's one of the biggest pillars of what we do, is thriving off of that cultural experience.
Beams to Bridges is transformational because it allows community members to learn about mental health together and to heal together. In sharing experiences collectively, we're able to understand that our neighbors and other community members have lived through similar experiences and find support and strength in one another's lived experiences.
I think the Beams to Bridges program is successful because of the opportunity and resources that they provide to the people involved. Some of the information and a lot of the education and certifications that we got, we wouldn't have had those resources had it not been for Beams to Bridges. And I feel like these are resources that we can use for the rest of our lives.
The reason why I joined the Beams to Bridges, forgive me for not saying program, because when Julius and I first got together on this, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this work with him and Still Smiling and be a part of this is I don't like programs in our community, because programs come to an end and then the people are left behind still having those same essential needs. And Julius and Still Smiling totally understand that. So while we may call it Beams to Bridges for programmatical reasons, it's not a program, it's a lifestyle that we're trying to create and that we are creating in the community.
Still Smiling has changed my life in a number of different ways. The biggest way that I can say is that the relationships that I've been able to make through working with some phenomenal people that I don't even consider colleagues. I look at everyone that I've worked with and had a privilege to serve with as family members. They poured so much of themselves into the work that we do, and I'm just grateful and honored to be working alongside them.
The Beams to Bridges group is definitely a family. We party, we learn together, and then we help each other survive. We don't call each other's victims, we call each other survivors from the things that we go through. So yeah, we've definitely grown to be a family.
Still Smiling's vision for the future is to really connect every Black person that we encounter with a positive mental health experience. We know that everybody has mental health, everyone could benefit from mental health support, and we just want to be very, very explicit about empowering Black people in our neighborhoods and ensuring that every Black person feels like they can go out and advocate and provide education to people in their community.